Mr. Carter, God has been an inspiring force in your life. What changed you? What brought you to have God first in your life?
What brought God in my life? God has always been in my life. God has always been there, even when I didn't know it. I was brought up in church, but I never felt a part because I've been in a wheelchair since I was 5. And when I would go to church, um, the churches had steps, and choir stand had steps. To get to the pulpit had steps. Downstairs, below the church, in that older church, there were steps. So I didn't really feel like I fit in. I remember the reverend saying, everyone come up for altar call. I couldn't go to the altar call because of the way the church was made. And then they would say, everybody stand for the reading of the scriptures or for whatever. And because I wasn't able to do that, I always felt that God was up there taking notes, saying, okay, that big head boy, he didn't get up again this week. All right, I'm gonna write his name down here. He's getting my life. And because of my disability, if you will, again, now, when I was 5 years old, I was hit by a milk truck. I was riding my brother's bicycle down the sidewalk, and as I passed over the driveway, a milk truck backed out over me. So I've been in a chair since I was 5. So the things that I've been able to do in my life, I know it wasn't me, because things like an education, I couldn't even go to school because schools were not accessible. So I had a homebound instructor. I had a teacher to come to my house and spend an hour with me on Tuesday and an hour with me on Thursday. So I had 2 hours a week to learn what you had 5 days to learn. And that's just not something that is standard. That's not normal. But I was able to make it through that. I learned how to read and write, adds and subtract. And eventually I came to Atlanta to go to school. And I remember being in a class where they said that we were going to review algebra. So, review algebra. I didn't know what algebra was. I couldn't spell algebra, much less do it. But God took me. God carried me all through my life. The things that I've been able to do, the things that I've been blessed to do, the people that I've been blessed to meet and learn from. I've learned from people like the Stevie Wonders and most of the folks that you've heard of in the music business, the Fred Hammonds and folks like that, Earth, Wind and Fires. I've learned from these people personally. God has allowed me to go to these places, to meet these people, to learn from them. I was able to graduate from school and get my bachelor's. It was a 3-year program. It took me 4 years to get out, but God allowed that to happen. He blessed me to be able to do that. And I know that it is for a purpose, that I'm here, I have a purpose. And God has always been there waiting for me to put it all together and to get on the path that He has for me. The Word says that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and are called according to His holy purpose. But God is even there before you're able to do all of that. He's there. He provides the way. And I've just been blessed enough not to be stupid enough to think that everything that I've been able to accomplish has been by my own hand. So God has always been there, even when I didn't recognize it as a youth, when I didn't think that I fit in. He was still there leading me and guiding me, and I recognize that now. He's always been there.